Ah, there's no doubt about it, George. In a long-term relationship, a lady's got to have a lot more than looks alone. I mean, if I was married to Messenger, I'd be happy to keep the lights on during our love-making sessions.
Oh, Messenger'd be a marvellous manoeuvre in the marital sack.
She would indeed. And she'd be a pleasure to view not only horizontally, but also vertically across the dinner table. As long as she cooked my steak and chips how I like it. But if she left the top of the ketchup bottle on a regular basis, I should say, oi, Messenger, no! I admire your love-making technique and your prominent frontage. But how many times have I got to tell you to put the ketchup lid back on post-dolloping? Look, the neck residue's gone crusty, thus impeding the flow of sauce onto my steak, you big bosom bitch!
Well, that's the problem with these lovely ladies, isn't it, Frank? You know what I mean? They're all very well on the telly and page 3, but if you got married to them, they'd be inclined to let their standards drop, wouldn't they? I mean, I admire Van Houten.
Oh, Van Houten's a bespoke combination of actress and minx.
Indeed, it'd be a pleasure to be married to it. But if it was lying on the bed, scantily clad, waiting for me, do you know what I mean? I've had to nip into the bog for a pre-coital waz. I've gone in there, there's dirty cotton wool balls all over the sink, the vanity unit, the floor. I should say, oi, Van Houten, get your sexy semi-clad little arse in here now and sort it out before I even consider giving you a portion.
That dirty Dutch dog. I mean, and it's not just slacking standards you might have to watch out for in a modern marriage to a model type, is it, George? I mean, it's the silly little things that start to get your goat. I mean, you think I'd be reasonably happy to be married to a waif like Moss?
Oh, Moss is a curvy catwalk dream. You and her would be a winning combination, Frank.
You would think so, George. You would think so. But these model types, they're a little bit dippy, a little bit forgetful, drive you bloody mad! I can see it now. There I am on the divan, being romantic, getting down to the mucky business with Moss, when suddenly there's this funny noise. Butter, butter.
Oh, butter, butter.
She's only left her mobile on, and she only goes and bleeding answers it while I'm trying to push the pork.
Who is it then, her mum?
No, it's Presley.
Oh, God, she's always wanted a one-to-one with him, hasn't she?
She has, and she's all, hello, mate. Oh, what a nice surprise. I should say, give me that, Moss. Oi, Presley, you will always be the king of rock and roll, but it's 10:30 in the evening. I've just taken a Viagra, and I am trying to give Moss 1-to-1. Call back from the afterlife at a more convenient moment, you fat genius.
Slam the old phone down on the king and get back to giving it to Moss.
Not before admonishing her, George. I should say, oi, Moss, no, you stupid supermodel. And I turn her over, tie her wrist to the bedpost,
Yeah, all right, Frank.
lift her skimpy negligee, what I bought her from Summers for Christmas,
All right, that's enough
and
now, Frank.
spank her sweet little bottom till it's all pink and she'd moan like a dainty deer.
Frank, Frank, Frank!
I've got to go to the little boy's room.